Y'all ever wonder why every time an artist gets signed to a major label, everything about them change, whether it's the way they dress or the way their music start to change, maybe the way their music videos are starting to be produced gets a little bit darker. But before we get into this topic, we're going to address a comment that we got from Miss B. I'm going to throw it up there. She said, because of conspiracy theorists like us, the informants, is the reason why the world is so messed up like it is right now. And I don't even understand how Miss B even found a channel like mine's, because she clearly got to be looking for some type of answers to end up on this channel, because that's all I talk about. But that's neither here nor there. Back to what I'm saying. Like Doja Cat. You see, when Doja Cat first came out, she was definitely weird, but she wasn't channeling all this demonic shit like how she putting it out there right now. Like, she just doesn't care at all. She came out, when Doja Cat first came out, what I felt like she was a great rapper. Like, she know how to rap. She remind me of Nicki Minaj a lot. Like, she's a female that she didn't have to talk about her body parts. She didn't have to talk about selling her body. None of that stuff. She was really just rapping. And even start adding the melody to it, and the shit was fire. I can't lie. To this day right now, she's still fire, but I'm conflicted because even though her music is fire, it's on a different, darker frequency. To give another example, Lil Nas X. Remember when he came out with Old Town Road? Nobody that heard Old Town Road from the beginning thought that Lil Nas X was going to turn around and turn into the shit that he doing right now. They say he went back to church, but I think it's a little bit too late, because all those kids that love Lil Nas X, for that song, he was going to schools, he was going to parties, he was doing all type of stuff to get the children's attention. And I believe it's way too late right now for him to go back to church. Well, it's never too late to go back to church, but after he done influenced all these children, I'm talking about kids from 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and up, even the babies knew that song. That's how they promoted that song in the beginning. How did Lil Nas X turn into Montero? Y'all think that's just by chance or coincidence? Y'all think he wasn't given instructions by certain people to start doing that? Because Lil Nas X wasn't just putting out small symbols of what he believes in. Neither was Doja Cat. They weren't putting out hints like certain rappers, like The Weeknd, will be real, I guess, mysterious about what he believes in. Doja Cat and Lil Nas X, they literally put it right in front of your face. Lil Nas X became the devil, was dancing with himself. He fell from heaven to hell. Like, he gave you the real depiction of everything he wanted you to see. He was not pretending no more. Just like Doja Cat, she turned into the devil too. Look behind me. While she dancing on the ceiling as a demon. These people weren't they weren't shy about showing you what they stand for. So for this young lady, no disrespect to her, Miss Bree, in the comments, saying that conspiracy theorists and all that, I don't know if her third eye is not open, but I don't even think you need your third eye to be open to see what these people are putting in front of you. Because it's right there in plain sight. They're not hiding it no more. So my question, if she does come back to this channel, what do you need to see to believe that there are people out here actually worshiping the devil? Because I could run a couple clips back to back to show you that literally, just like how you got Christians and people that believe in God, there's a whole other world out there of people that believes in the devil 100%. And I could run some of those clips. But I don't think it's fair to say people are conspiracy theorists, because we're not just taking this for entertainment's sake. We're not just taking this for entertainment's sake. And even with that song with Doja Cat dancing on the ceiling, that song is super hard. Super, super hard. But just when you see the imagery, it doesn't sit right with my soul to say, yo, I could really jam out to this shit. I can't really do that shit. I can't do it without feeling guilty, like I'm taking part in something that I don't need to be taking part in. Just like Lil Nas X, whoever is writing those songs, those people are geniuses. They got people from a hit factory writing all these songs for these people. And that's why we all love these songs so much. But you cannot say that people are believing in conspiracies. What is the conspiracy? I think the conspiracy would be if I'm saying something without any proof being there. There's a lot of proof in the things that I'm saying because it's right behind me. I'll throw it up right in the background. It's not a conspiracy no more when they showing it to you every single day. Award shows, Nicki levitating, floating, showing the priest in the background, the priest trying to exorcise a demon outside of her. So please tell me what the conspiracy is. And I know people just want to believe in entertainment. They're just entertainers. They're just entertainers. But a lot of the older musicians even told you what everything is about. They're given instructions by the elites and the higher ups.
Tendency anyway.
I think that we all, as artists, because we're highly sensitive people, and this machine around us, this so-called music industry, is such a demonic thing. It sacrifices people's lives and their essences at the drop of a dime.
And I'm not talking about people like Lucian Grange. I'm talking about people bigger than him that really make stuff move and shake. Lucian Grange is only the face of the music industry as the most powerful guy. But in actuality, we know the most powerful people, you don't get to see them. They don't show themselves. That's why they're so powerful. They could walk around with you in any mall or anywhere, a restaurant, dining in with you, and you don't even know that they own everything. They run everything. That's when someone is really powerful. You don't even know that they run shit. So Miss Bree, I'm sorry, but you really gotta miss me with that. And maybe you just didn't wake up yet. Maybe you still just have that stage of where you just really believe in your favorite star is just a star. They're just an entertainer. But these people are getting converted into real demonic shit, and they agree with it. And I can't even knock them. I wouldn't do it, but poverty is real. When you're poor, like a lot of us are, we don't have the finances to fly around the world every single day. We might get to take 1 or 2 vacations every year or whatever, if you're lucky. And these people offer you a contract to say, yo, whatever you want in this world, you could have. But just know, at the end of this, we got your soul. And the selling your soul thing, I know it's very tricky, because how does someone get your physical soul? I don't think it's your physical soul. It's about, when you think about all your success that you have, and you have to always replay in your mind the things that you didn't agree with, but you did it to achieve that success. That's what selling your soul is. Because even when you go to sleep at night, you can't say, yo, I worked hard for this, and it's just because of my talent is why I'm here. It's whether you signed up to mislead kids, put out certain imagery, certain agendas. We're not going to be specific with nothing. because you know how this stuff goes. You can get flagged real fast for saying the wrong thing. But selling your soul is not really a physical thing. It's not when you die, these people take your soul. It probably is, but we've never had someone that came back from the dead to say, yo, they took my soul, bruh. But it's really like, when you wake up and you go to sleep, you just think about, yo, what did I really do to achieve this? Because I've met some successful people before. I've met some successful people before from the music industry. For one, like the rapper Disaster. I've met even DJ Envy. And these people, you would think they would be the jolliest people because they're rich and successful. But no, they're not what you would think. Because these people are fighting their own demons. They got to live up to a certain image at all times, no matter how bad they doing, whether it's financially or mentally. They still got to be a certain way to the public. They're almost like programmed robots. And I said this in one of my videos before. Us, the people that run back and forth, even though we're stuck in the matrix going to work back and forth to pay these bills, these people are even in a bigger prison than us, because they cannot go get a job at a regular spot before. They will be humiliated and shamed because they always acted like they were so high, to where now they're forced to live a certain lifestyle. You don't know who's living out their car, who's doing what. But yeah, man, like, selling your soul is not a physical thing. It's really just about the choices that you made to get the material things that you have. And that's what makes it selling your soul. Because all of us could sell our souls, even for some small shit. You could sell your soul for a car. You could not be down with a certain thing, but somebody say, yo, do this for me and I'm gonna give you this car. You just sold your soul because now you driving around in that nice car and it looks good. It looks good, but nobody knows what you did behind the scenes. Only you know. So when you go home at night and you just thinking about, damn, yeah, I got this nice car, but when you get out the car and go inside your house and lay down or go stand in front of the mirror and take that mask off of, yo, I'm popping, then only you know. But as long as you good with it, hey, sell your soul. But selling your soul is not really a physical thing. People try to make it seem like a fairy tale, like you can't sell your soul. Yes, you can. You definitely can, bro.